right, welcome back to Chamber Business Hour. We appreciate you tuning in on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. Again, my name's Joe Galley, and I am the Executive Director of the North Scottsdale Chamber of Commerce, and, of course, the host of the program, the bottom of the hour. Stay tuned. You'll want to be here for after the news break. We have the Arizona Chamber of Commerce and Industry will be with us, and we partner with them on this program, get an update on all things related to business that are going on at the legislature and in Washington, D.C. from our good friends at the State Chamber of Commerce. But right now with us on the phone, actually, we have Kimberly Cabral from MASK, M-A-S-K, S-K, and that's the acronym for Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. Kimberly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Well, tell us about MASK. I know it's a nonprofit organization. It's relatively new. Probably almost a decade, huh? Going on 6 or 7 years?
Yeah, MASK started in 2007, and it stands for Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. We're a nonprofit organization, and basically what we do is we go out into the community, whether it's for schools, for kids, for families, and help increase awareness on a variety of social issues that can affect families, whether it's the bullying topic, substance abuse, self-esteem. We really believe in educating the whole climate in order to help making a difference. 3 years ago, we actually launched a publication as well, which is filling a void for parents out there of school-age kids from kindergarten through college.
And what's the circulation on that? I just saw that at the gym at the Village at DC Ranch, a great chamber member with us, and picked up a copy the other day. It's outstanding. It's a wonderful publication that you have.
Thank you so much. You know, it's a 96-page perfect bound, high-quality publication, and we put it together that way because we really believe it is an ongoing resource for families. We address a topic from cover to cover and help give solutions for families to try to initiate talk with their kids and also, you know, shed light on things that's happening today with families. Our circulation, we print 20,000 of those, as well as a big distribution digital component too, where both locally and nationally, it's over 2 million that we distribute out.
Wow. Kimberly Cabral is with us, and she is with MASK, Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. And I have to ask you, because I often hear amongst my friends, I've never been married and no kids myself, but when I am with friends my age who have children, the conversation often turns to how difficult it is to be a child in this society today versus maybe when me and my buddies were younger, and the pressures of life seemed not to weigh as heavily as some of the pressures in life on our children today. Do you have thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely. That's what stemmed this whole organization getting started. Today, not to be Debbie Downer, but, there is so much that our kids have to deal with today. And with technology, they're bombarded 24/7 on these things. Mm-hmm. Anything from the bullying issues, they're not the same as when we were growing up. The substance abuse, now with the synthetic forms of things and prescription pills, it's just really hitting our, young teens, really hard. So, our whole philosophy with MASK is, there's things that are out there that our kids are dealing with, and today families have to talk about this stuff. They need to infuse these topics in their parenting styles because kids need help, and they want it. I mean, in our publication, we have a section called SATs. It stands for Student Awareness Tools. And what we do is we go to high schools for each topic, and we go to their magazine department or creative writing, and we give these kids an opportunity to tell us their world. And they write this whole 8 to 10 page section. And so many times when we interview these kids and we ask them, do you think your parents understand what you're going through? I tell you, 9 times out of 10, they say no.
Wow.
And they desire them to.
Well, okay, so let's shift the focus a little bit because I think you hit on a really good point, and I want to stay on track with that. One of the things that Mask does, as I understand it, is it helps parents communicate with their children who need to hear from their parents on some of these very important challenges that they're facing in their lives. A lot of parents don't, I think they shy away from it. I don't want to speak for them. I've never had kids of my own, but for some reason they want to avoid conflict and avoid some of these tough things, and it only leads to more problems down the road. How does Mask help parents communicate better with their children?
Well, for one thing, we offer parent workshops. So our office is located at the 101 in Bell, to where we'll hold private sessions, group sessions to help parents. And usually we start our presentations with the communication first. And we have presentations on all the different topics as well, but you have to have that foundation of communication. Our last issue of Mask the magazine, we put out a whole issue on communication, how to talk with your kids about certain topics, give them some conversation starters to use, because a lot of times parents just don't know how to start the conversation. It seems awkward. So in each issue of the Mask the magazine, we have a section called Making the Grade. And within that section for elementary years, middle school years, as well as high school years, we give conversation starters for parents to utilize and really become a parenting tool.
Kimberly Cabral is with us. She's with Mask, Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. Wonderful organization helping parents and kids get along in today's society and overcoming some very, very tough challenges. And they're at, can I give out the address, Kimberly?
Absolutely.
I have 8937 East Bell Road, Suite 202. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And what's a good website?
The website is maskmatters, matters.org.
Maskmatters.org is a great resource for you to figure out or find out all the wonderful things that Mask can provide in terms of resources for your family and for your children's needs. Kimberly, what's the target range for Mask in terms of school-age kids? Do you find that most of these kids are on the very young side, or is it just spread out over a big range of grades?
We educate from kindergarten through college. We have an educate as they grow foundation. So we work in schools all over the district, work in colleges, help with administration as well, and teachers. And, just a little thing we are offering, this is the first year for the month of June, we have summer camps for kids where we have an awareness through the arts program where we're helping these kids understand and deal with, like the peer pressure and self-esteem through arts and activities.
Awareness through the arts, and where are you doing this?
We have those, they are located at our office. And, we, have programming which can teach kids how to deal with things through the arts. So it's an interactive, summer camp that at the end of the day, we hope they leave with a toolbox of things that they can use throughout their life.
And it's a day camp, I presume.
It's a day camp.
Okay. And how do people find out more? Where can they contact you directly if they're interested in the day camp?
They can call our office. It's 480-502-5337, as well as going to our website again at maskmatters.org. We have all the information on the website as well.
Well, I love the idea, awareness through the arts. Arts is such an important aspect of our culture. Our previous guest on the program, Dr. Sealing, and I were just discussing about the importance of arts at their preparatory school and how they implement that at a very young age, giving all of their kindergartners through third grade a violin so that they pick up an instrument and learn that. So what you're doing is very, very important. How can people help?
There's so many ways that people can help. We are a 501c3 organization, so, definitely monetary donations help us do the work in which we do. People can volunteer, get involved in our organization, subscribe to the magazine. There's just a lot of different ways, and we do have that information on our website as well.
All right, so maskmatters.org is the place to find out more about Mothers Awareness on School-Age Kids. I got to credit you, Kimberly. You're doing a wonderful job over there. You have a tremendous organization. You're everywhere in the community. People know that it's out there, but of course we're doing this program to help you get more exposure. You can never have too much with this type of program. And I hope that your awareness through the arts summer camps, your day camps, really take off. We're up against a hard break. I want to thank Kimberly Cabral for being a guest. Thanks, Kim, for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it. That's Kimberly Cabral with Mask Mother's Awareness on School-Age Kids. Check them out. You can call her direct at 480-502-5337. We'll be back after the news. You're listening to Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.